Imagine this. You're standing in the Arctic. The wind is howling, cutting through your skin. The temperature is below minus 40 degrees. Out here, the cold doesn't just hurt, it kills. So what do? You build a shelter, but not from wood, not from stone, from snow. It sounds impossible. How can something made of frozen water keep you from freezing to death? But here's the truth. That simple dome of snow can trap heat so effectively that inside it feels almost comfortable. No electricity, no technology, just physics. So how did people survive one of the harshest environments on Earth, using nothing but snow? To understand that, we need to start with a simple truth. An igloo is not made of ice, and that difference changes everything. Because ice is solid, dense, cold, heat moves through it easily. If you built a house out of pure ice, it would feel like standing outside. But snow is mostly air, up to 90% of it. Tiny pockets of trapped air, locked between frozen crystals. And air is a poor conductor of heat. That means heat doesn't escape easily. So when snow is packed into blocks, it becomes insulation, powerful insulation, like a winter jacket, like wrapping yourself inside a giant thermal blanket. But insulation alone isn't enough, because an empty igloo is still freezing. So where does the heat come from? You. Your body is constantly producing warmth. And inside an igloo, that warmth stays trapped. It builds, reflects, circulates, slowly raising the temperature. And then, add a small oil lamp, just a tiny flame, and suddenly, something incredible happens. Inside the igloo, it can reach around 15 degrees Celsius, while outside, it's minus 40, a difference of more than 50 degrees, created using nothing but natural physics. But the real genius is in the design, because an igloo isn't just built, it's engineered. The entrance is lower than the living space. Cold air sinks, so it flows into the entrance tunnel and stays there, trapped, while warm air rises, filling the upper area. That's where people sleep, in the warmest part of the shelter. And over time, the inside changes. The walls begin to melt slightly, then freeze again, sealing every gap, blocking wind, making the igloo even stronger. So, what looks simple is actually survival perfected. Because in the Arctic, you don't fight the cold. You use it. And sometimes, the difference between life and death is just a house made of snow. But here's something even more surprising. An igloo isn't meant to last forever. It's temporary, built quickly, used when needed, then left behind. Because in the Arctic, survival depends on movement. Hunters travel, follow animals, adapt to the land, and wherever they go, they carry knowledge, not materials, no wood, no bricks, no tools, just understanding. Understanding how snow behaves, how air moves, how heat flows. And with that knowledge, they can build shelter anywhere in just a few hours from nothing. But the environment itself, think about that. In one of the harshest places on Earth, where a mistake can cost your life, people learn to turn the cold into protection, not by resisting it, but by working with it, using its own properties to survive it. And that's the real lesson of the igloo. It's not just a structure, it's intelligence, a design born from observation, refined over generations, proving something powerful, that sometimes the smartest solutions don't come from technology. They come from understanding nature. So the next time you see an igloo, don't think of it as a simple house made of snow. Think of it as one of the most brilliant survival systems ever created, because in a world of extreme cold, the greatest weapon is knowledge.